Across the world, government has been growing concern about the fish product, more specifically about the amount of mercury found in the river. It is finding its own way into seafood and then into human. Mercury is a chemical element found in the earth crust and also neurotoxin. In human, mercury poisoning can cause damage to kidney, brain, central nervous system and also can lead to birth defect. The UN has estimates about 6,000 tons of mercury is released in the environment every year, mostly to the burning of fossil fuel. But here in Kuantan, Pahang, there is another source of mercury pollution and it has been growing rapidly. I am Syahirah Razak and in this Al Jazeera we ask, are contaminated fish with mercury pollution is the real problem in Kuantan, Pahang, and to what extent it will affect the people? Bauxite mining is not known to most Malaysians except recently due to environmental pollution issue in Kuantan, Pahang. The presence of unpleasant red dust in the street causing anger, community outrage and mental distress to the community in Kuantan, Pahang. While the people keep questioning the local government about the issue, the local government seem do not care about the relation danger of the mercury and food contamination in the Kuantan, Pahang. Bung Anak Mariek follows the trail of mercury poisoning in capital state of Pahang to see how possible risk can occur to human health and also to the environment.
Local residents are at risk of mental poisoning from bauxite mining at the state. Toxic runoff from bauxite mines and processing plants are seeping into rivers that provide the main water supply and food products. Ramon Jaafar, one of the licensed bauxite tycoons in Pahang, has different opinion upon the matter.
We understand about the polluting impact of bauxite mining toward the people. But this is the only way to generate income for the export. Plus, I got license and follow all the rules and regulation during the coursework. Should I concern more about other petty matter?
Another school ends for 14-year-old Tumina Tukimin. As a teenager, she was diagnosed with mercury poisoning that got into her nervous system when her mother ate contaminated fish while pregnant. 10 pills a day and frequent medical checkup helps give her a peak of normal life.
Akak pun tak tahulah pasal bab-bab ni. Biasalah kan orang kampung. Lepas tu masa akak ngandung ke dia tu, akak berhimna lah makan ikan-ikan sungai ni. Sebab kan ni dia orang ngandung. Lepas tu akak pun dah habis sangat kisah pasal kacun-kacun makanan ni.
Once this mercury gets into marine food chain, it's bioaccumulate in the larger predators. That's why larger fish are generally risky to eat than smaller ones.
Local medical researchers find it hard to collect comprehensive data on mercury poisoning cases. Dr. Sevitil Maniapan is a chemical toxicologist in Pahang. One problem, he says, there are no obvious early symptoms of mercury poisoning in the body.
The first symptoms is a headache, nervous and also emotional trigger. However, chemical hazards sometimes just need a short time and sometimes need a long time to cause the symptoms to appear. And for the long-term effect, it could be Minamata disease, which has symptoms like tremor and other few other symptoms. So this is very dangerous.
Minamata disease is a neurological syndrome caused by severe mercury poisoning in Minamata City, Japan in 1956. It was caused by the release of industrial wastewater containing methyl mercury in the sea, resulting bioaccumulation of seafood, which when eaten by local populace resulted in mercury poisoning.
Even though chronic physical illness are not apparent now due to its low pathogenesis, the disease may appear many years later if the current risk is not properly addressed and controlled. It is important to emphasize on sustainable mining practice in order to avoid compromising the health of the people in future.
Another contribution toward mercury pollution is through the small scale of gold mining. In the past years, the price of gold increased dramatically as well gold mining. But individual gold prospects have discovered that mining gold is much easier when you use mercury, and they do not think too much about where that mercury goes after they finish with it. Chang Tao Cho, 45, knows gold business well. He has been involved with gold trade in Kuantan since generations. When local government banned the use of mercury in gold mining years ago, Tao Cho said the ban has done little to curb the mercury usage.
Alah, tak perlu tahulah. Dulu tak kasih guna merkuri. Tapi tengok sekarang ni. Ada duit, jalan saja mak. Lagipun tak ada merkuri. Susah mau jalan ini.
For these miners, using mercury is the easiest and the cheapest way to find gold deposits. The miners handle a toxic liquid metal with their bare hands without any personal protective equipment. They said that they know nothing about the mercury poisoning.
Well, direct contact with mercury is really not good for you because the mercury will be absorbed through the skin. So it's just like you ingesting the mercury.
From gold mining, mercury can enter the environment and travel up to water bodies, moving up to the food chain and finally into the fish, which will be consumed by the people.
The local government is well aware with the potential danger of mercury poisoning. The ban of mercury usage in gold mining is poorly implemented by regional officials.
I think we should have stricter regulation regarding how we can manage step by step to prevent this problem. Since the moratorium was implemented, everything is controlled by the federal government, namely the Natural Resources and Environmental Ministry. So, let them manage.
To help tackle the risk, one NGO in Kuantan works with the local government to build up awareness about exposure of mercury in daily life.
We try very hard to acknowledge the local government and people, especially about the mercury poisoning. I feel like it is not gonna end. This fight, this struggle, and that's why we are still doing many different things to protect our people.
Despite all of these problems, local government is waiting for the long-delayed results of a test before it decides on a course of action. They also argued that a shutdown order could not be issued due to the concern of lost income.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
At the gathering of activists, prayers been done before the discussion of the challenges facing the community. Without job opportunities, with parents who may need long term of care, it is the young who bear the burden of mercury contamination as they will for generations to come. Bung Anak Berieng reported from Kuantan, Pahang for Al Jazeera.
Takbir, Allah Akbar.